Hello my friends, and once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're back out here in the Hunter Call of the Wild once again here on Emerald Coast, Australia. And what we're going to be doing today, for the third time actually, for the first time in Emerald Coast, the other two were in Sceudule Park, is a detailed Red Fox Great One guide. Now this is going to be the #1 easiest way for you guys to spawn yourself that Great One, and an absolute pile of diamonds, rares, and trophies along the way. So I would highly encourage you guys to stay till the end of today's video, because if you do miss out on anything at all, that could definitely mess up the method and will. The method that I'm going to show you guys here in today's video is very simple. Literally anyone can do it. And besides pheasants, in fact, it even may be easier than pheasants. This is probably the #1 easiest Great One grind in Call of the Wild. And there is a variety of different Red Fox Great Ones that you can get with insane fur types. So let me know down below, guys, are you going to be using this method, or are you going to be doing your Red Fox grind in another map like Sceudule? If you guys want to see me grind live and just hang out with the community in general, definitely highly recommend turning on those notifications or checking out the stream schedule over in the Discord server, which is linked down in the description for you guys. I would love to see you guys all live, and hopefully we can spawn that Fox Great One fairly fast. And this method is so simple that I'm going to be doing it at the exact same time as I'm doing my fallow grind. And without further ado, my friends, let's go ahead and dive right into the method. So real quick, my friends, I do just want to ask of you one really fast, simple thing. If you guys please can go down there, smash that like button, and subscribe. It is much appreciated, as it does help out a ton with YouTube algorithms, especially hitting that like button because of the fact that it gets the videos pushed to more people just like you, therefore allowing me to help more people just like yourself. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start talking about the method. Now this method is called the 2-lake method because of the fact that there's only 2 lakes involved, and with these 2 lakes, there's so many drink zones and so dense of a fox population on these 2 lakes that you can actually do your entire Great One grind off of these 2 separate lakes. Now I'm going to show you guys exactly where these lakes are, so just stay tuned here for a second. Now, like I said earlier, I definitely recommend staying until the end of the video because I am going to be sharing with you guys a detailed hotspot map showing you exactly when and where to find all of your drink zones here in Emerald Coast for Red Fox. The 2-lake method, you guys are not going to need to find all your drink zones. You're only going to need to find the fox at these 2 lakes, which is a very simple task, therefore making it a super easy grind. If you guys are going to be using some advanced herd management tactics, you're definitely going to need to find more, if not all, of your Red Fox drink zones, and a hotspot map is definitely going to help you out with that because there is a lot. Okay guys, so before we shoot some foxes, I am going to go ahead and show you the very first lake, which is the best lake, and show you guys my setup. So this lake right here is the very first lake that you guys are going to want to go ahead and look for fox zones at. I have 4 different fox zones here, and I have my 10 at least 200 meters from all of those zones, along with a tripod, so that way I can shoot this zone, and this zone without having to worry about blowing them out. And this zone right here is actually too far from my tripod to be able to effectively shoot it. So what I did is I went over to the coast here, marked the zone, ran 200 meters in the opposite direction, placed the 10, and then put a tripod 150 meters from it. So that way, once I finish shooting these 3 zones, this one is far enough away to where they won't spook from the gunshots. I'll fast travel over to here, shoot this zone, circle around to these zones, claim all the foxes, and then move on to the next lake, or reset the time, and then come back and harvest my respawns. We're gonna get into that here in just a second, so let's go ahead and shoot some foxes. Okay, we got a couple solos here, a 5 and an 8. We're gonna go ahead and take the 8 first. Just gonna 0 to 150 here with a 300. There's 1. Tried to get 2. Got him. Alright, here's our mythical, scored 12.38, $1,046 there for 1 Red Fox. Now, you guys are probably wondering why I'm using the 300 to harvest them. That's just because of the simple fact that it's going to take them down basically instantly, therefore getting respawns faster. If it was a diamond or a rare or some type of trophy, I definitely wouldn't shoot it with the 300 because that would definitely mess it up. And the main reason that I use it is literally for this reason right here. As you guys can see, we got no organs hit. I look up literally 5 meters ahead of us. Here's our fox. Strongly suggest using the 300 if you guys can afford it. We got a brain shot there. Holy crap. So by now you guys probably have 2 separate questions. Squid, where the heck is the other lake at? I'm going to show you that right now, just give me a minute. And second of all, what am I supposed to do with these lakes? Well, my friends, the second lake is going to be all the way up here in the upper left-hand corner. I only have 2 zones there so far, but I'm not set up there yet. We're going to head up there just here in a minute. And what you guys are going to want to do at these 2 lakes, like I said to begin with, definitely find all of the zones there first. I have found all the zones at this lake. What you guys are going to want to do is go ahead and shoot every single fox that you possibly can. Now, if you can't get all the foxes in one zone at once, that's perfectly fine. Yes, this does include females, because you guys are going to need to shoot females to get consistent respawns. If you have a zone, whether it's a solo zone, whether it's a pair zone with females and males, whether it's only females and it's at either this lake here or this lake here, you guys are going to want to shoot them. Like I was going to say, if you guys can't get all the foxes at once, because of the fact maybe they ran away when you fired your gun or something, that just happened for me here a few seconds ago. I wasn't able to harvest this zone, and I wasn't able to harvest this zone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to my tent after I harvest this zone, reset the time, leave the game, come back in, shoot these two zones, then we're going to move to the next lake. Let's go ahead and get that done. Well, she was standing behind a rock, but I'm going to try to get this level 7 female here. Absolutely flattened her. If I can, I'm going to 0 to 300 meters here and just try. Nope, not looking like we're going to get her. Alright, here's our level 6, $1,084 there. And here's our level 7 female, scoring 11.19 and $1,100 there for a foot shot. So since we weren't able to harvest every single fox in their zones here at this lake, what I'm going to do is come back to my tent here and reset the time to 1900. Now that is 1 hour before the end of their drink time, and the reason that I set it to 1900, because even at 1900, sometimes I'll come in and the foxes won't even be to their zones yet. So yes, it is a very short drink time that we have, but with this method, it's not going to affect us at all. So after you guys have reset the time, take a quick glance around, see if you can see any foxes. For me, I cannot, so therefore what I'm going to do is go ahead and leave the game and come back in. And when I come back in, the zone that I missed is there, along with the other zone that I missed. Same goes for that other female that we didn't end up being able to get at the last zone. And we don't have any respawns yet for the 8 and the 5 that we shot over here. So let's go ahead and shoot those foxes, and then we're going to go ahead and move to the next lake. Now, depending on how well this video does and how many people I'm able to help out with it, I may actually make a herd managed video for this method, showing you exactly how to do this with herd management. Now that's going to be quite a bit more complicated than doing it just normally like this. But like I said at the beginning, this is going to be the simplest way for you to spawn yourself that 10 fabled fox that all of us want so badly. Now as you guys seen there, I wasn't able to get every single fox, but that's perfectly fine. I killed at least one fox out of every single one of my zones here, therefore I should get some respawns my next rotation, or my next time reset after I hit the upper left lake. Alright, well here's one of the foxes we got. That is a level 4 female, shot her in the liver there. You know, we might as well go hop on our tripod and get this level 2 if I can. It's just 60 meters that way. She's only alert, so we are going to come back for her. For now, let's just go ahead and crouch. Either way, her zone is going to vanish because she's a solo now, so let's just go ahead and shoot her. I did claim that level 6, I just forgot to record it. I was too worried about spooking this female. And look at this, guys. I think this is a respawn on our way to this zone that we just shot that female out of. I'm not entirely sure. There could be another zone right there, but that's definitely going to be for us to find out next rotation. Let's go ahead and claim this female here, $990 with a spine shot there. And it's literally that simple, guys. Just shoot every single fox off the lake, or at least as many as you possibly can, and then go ahead and jump to the second lake. It's going to be the exact same thing here. Shoot every single fox that we possibly can. Reset the time, leave the game and come back in if you have to. And it's literally that simple, guys. Don't overthink it. All you're going to have to do is keep shooting these foxes. You're going to get consistent respawns as long as you shoot every single fox off of the lake. Just because of the fact that the populations are so dense at these lakes that you're gonna get consistent respawns. And who knows, maybe 10 kills later or 10,000 kills later, you guys will have that great one on your map. Alright guys, here's our first fox at the upper left lake here. I don't have the fox caller on me, otherwise I would start calling them, because there really could be more over the hill here. But as for now, I do just want to get her taken down. We have a perfectly good broadside shot on her. And if I remember right, yes, I just seen one. We have a 7 over there. We're going to go ahead. Oh, we have another one right there. We have a 3 there. Apparently, we didn't spook that fox at all. He's still calm, so we're going to go ahead and shoot this 3 along with that 7. I think we got her there. And apparently, he's fleeing too. I don't really know how that worked. Maybe, if you have him spotted, he's apparently more skittish. I don't know. We shot the gun here a second ago and he was perfectly fine. Maybe they were actually standing... Oh, she was standing next to him. I thought she was standing right here. Sometimes this game gives you some crazy optical illusions. Alright, here's the first female, 1059 for level 3. Beautiful double lung there, straight out the other side. Now, we only shot 2 foxes, but I was so distracted that I forgot to put a tripod down, so I'm definitely going to have to do that so we don't start having too much hunting pressure and our respawn's not respawning. That would not be good. And here's the other female, 1057 for level 3 with a double lung shot there. Same thing that I did for the other lake. I wasn't able to harvest every single fox off of this lake, so therefore I'm going to go back to the outpost, reset the time, and then come back and shoot the rest of them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set this back to 1900. And already right off the bat, guys, we have a female respawn right on the other side of the lake where I've never had a zone there before. So at least as far as I can tell, that is the only fox at this lake as for right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot it. We're going to 0 to 150 and aim slightly high. Absolutely beautiful. And here she is. 1074 there, and we didn't even hit any vital organs at all. We just got a flesh shot there. By now, we should definitely have a good amount of respawns at this lake, so we're gonna go ahead, reset the time, and go have a look at it. Actually, it is only 1919, so we might as well just go down there and see if there's any there. And just like that, guys, I'm seeing a huge zone out there with 4 foxes in it. I can't necessarily tell what they are yet. I have to get into the tripod. We got 2 females over here. Still haven't looked over the ravine here. There could be zones over here as well. But what I'm assuming happened with this zone out here that just turned into a mega zone all of a sudden. Okay, we have a 7 and we have a 3 along with 2 females. Is the foxes from this zone right here, or the zone that used to be there at least, ended up jumping out there when they went into respawn heaven? This is what I mean about getting consistent respawns at the lakes. The foxes aren't gonna leave. They're gonna die, they're gonna go into quote respawn heaven as I like to call it. Their zone is gonna respawn somewhere completely random on this lake. Same goes for the upper left lake. Now the good thing about this kind of scenario here is the fact that I can easily put all of my focus into these 2 foxes here because they're far enough away to where my gunshots won't spook them, and then we can fast travel over to my tripod over there, shoot this whole zone, hopefully, or at least as many of them as I possibly can, and then that's the entire lake shot down. So scenarios like this are really going to help your grind out. We're about to get a decent amount of kills here. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to get all of them, so I don't want to say I'm going to get all of them, but knock on wood, am I right? Okay, we got her there. Yes. Okay, so that's 2. Alright, my friends, this is a very good zone here. We're going to try as hard as we possibly can to get all of them. If I don't end up being able to get all of them, I'm probably going to go claim them, reset the time, come back in and shoot the rest. Obviously, I'm going to focus towards the males first, and then I'll take down the females along with them. We actually have 3 different females here that I didn't notice. Well, I noticed 2 of them, just not 1. So that makes this probably the biggest fox zone that I've ever seen so far. There's 1. I tried to get you. Okay, he stopped. Oh, my scope is so sensitive, it's ridiculous. You guys are really seeing how hard it is for Squid to hit a fox right now. Absolutely rolled him over, though. Can we get the female along with it? Oh, maybe. Yes, we can. So that's 3, I believe, right? Okay, and here's one of the females that we shot right off the bat. $1,200 there, got her in the scapula. And last but not least, we absolutely rolled this one over with a long liver shot there. $1,100, scoring 7.02. Alright, here's one of the ones we dropped. This was the level 7 male here, double lunged him. $1,200 there, even after being shot with a 300 is crazy. But anyways, my friends, definitely let me know down below, are you guys going to be using this method? Or have you started using it, and how is it working out for you? As always, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, definitely let me know down below in the comments section. Smash that like button and subscribe. Join the Discord server for faster replies. Anyways, my friends, thank you guys all so much for being here. My name is Squid. This is Squidster, and we'll see you later. Peace.